Hey everyone, welcome back to Subsistence. So, we are back in Alpha 62 Experimental. I'll just mention that I started back from where we started in previous episode, where I did that update video of Alpha 62 Experimental of what we know so far. So we don't have the new bench and all that yet, we haven't crafted that. Because that was just a test to see how things works out, how the new update is and something like that. And I was kinda, splitted between if I should continue in Alpha 61 or continue on Alpha 62, even if it's just experimental. So I decided, as you can see, stay here in Alpha 62. I mean, sooner or later you have to get used to this anyway, so that's why I thought of that. And during the night, which also seems to be shorter, because I felt like I just came into the base and I don't have so much things to do in the base just yet, to manage or maintain, I mean. And all of a sudden the morning was here, so I'm pretty sure that the nights have been shorter. So to be sure, I actually asked Cold Games in the Alpha 62 experimental chat on the official Subsistence Discord, so I hope he will respond to that. But anyway, let's go out some looting. And during the night, as I was to say, we got our hunters back. You can see 2 fires here, 1 foundation here, so that's probably rogues. And we have someone in this area as well, which I also think is rogues. So yeah, as you then can tell, we are having the hunters back on, ready for some actions. And we got rid of this temporarily stairs and set it back here. So now we have this hatch here, which was intentional from the very first beginning. And here we are doing some tomatoes and cotton, okay. I'm pretty curious about how the new... I can't really try it out now, can I? How the new... Oh yeah, here it is. Medicinal. I mean, so far it looks like the same as before the update came. But eventually and hopefully it's gonna turn out different while it's fully grown, as the new looks with the update. Ow, that's not good. So let's take a run around and see what's hanging. And speaking of the medicinal, here they are. So that might be a thing as well. I'm gonna have to check it out. How far it have been growing. Because, okay, that might do. Let's help him out a little bit, shall we? So maybe after this day, if we're lucky, it's gonna be done. We'll refill those later. Now we need to drink those. As for getting us something to eat, close that one now since we have hunters. And grab a bit of this. Maybe second eggs for the kiddies out there. There we go. Oh, you were pretty good. But not you though. So yeah, we have to fill up this again. And as you can remember from my episode of the Alpha 62 experimental, we did not get an airplane or so coming in. So if we're lucky, we might get one today, we'll see. But we started out fresh from where we started last time, so it might not happen, we'll see. Just waiting for this to boil up, and then we're heading out. Just a moment. Yeah, let's craft us some arrows meanwhile. There we go. Okay, good. Good. We can probably leave the bow here. No, not there. Here, I intended to do. Grab our revolver just in case. No, here's the revolver. Alright, so let's head on, see what we can find and what we can do. Hope you enjoyed your weekend. Did you maybe also try this Alpha 62 out? Let me know. And also about your opinions of it so far. I do hope that he will consider to lower the amount of resources needed to make the cordage, even if he already did, but I was doing some off-camera work, picking up tons of fibers and medicinal, so I had about over 100. But in the end I could just make the one fuel brick and 2 cordage all in all, because I was too low. So that's gonna be a pretty hard grind once, you know, you wanna get stuck building. Especially if you wanna go big. Fuel brick, I don't mind. I mean, that would be nice if you could change to maybe 50 fibers, and for cordage maybe 10. Because still it's not fully balanced out as how good it could be. I do understand, like I mentioned previously, that you have all these bushes instead of just a single one, but still it requires still a little bit too much, I think. Like, there's quite big bushes after all, not just a single piece. So I would assume that making cordage shouldn't be needed that many. But it is what it is so far. As long we are in, or for now we are still in experimental. Not sure when he's gonna go public with it. And Raffe, as you can hear, agrees with me here, just being very curious as well for when it's gonna be published to public stable. So yeah, we will see. Maybe upcoming week or so, or maybe not. But I'm pretty sure before Christmas. At least I hope so. So we can see the actual patch notes. But all in all, I kinda get used to this update. It's pretty neat with a new coloring or grading of the colors in this game. Does big changes, I think. And yeah, I like it so far, even though I was totally the opposite before, but you know. Let's see if we can find those rogues. See what they're up to. Maybe also find the lithium ore on this area over there, the Twin Rivers. Even though we managed to get a lot of circuit boards before we went into this experimental, we are up to, I think, 34. It will last quite a bit, but not that very long, because most of the electronical stuff requires the circuit boards, and the recipes haven't changed yet for that. I was also noticing. So So that's a bummer. I mean, better than change it to the worst, I guess. Well, sorry about that. Am I safe here? Maybe not. Let's have a sneak peek here. I think they were in this area, so we shouldn't go too far. Now, speaking of Christmas times and so on, what are you guys up to for the Christmas? Do you have any plans? Are you going somewhere, or celebrating at home, or visiting your parents or kids or something else? Let me know in the comment down below. More fibers. Let's see how much fiber we have. 83. And we need 65 for one of these. So yeah, that's not a lot. And out of them we got 5 cordage. Let's see. Yeah, the recipe hasn't changed really. Yeah, well, so that means we're gonna have to grind quite a lot. And I do also wonder, speaking of things, with the new wars and stuff, I would assume, not guaranteed, of course, but I would assume that when raiding the hunters, it is gonna be possible to get the new ore types in their refinery or the chests as well. But we will see. Like, I just turned on the hunters. It will take a while before they are fully built, so it will take a while. But we're gonna find out sooner or later. And speaking of things, I see the rogues in the distance, so let's pay them a visit, should we? And reload this revolver. Can we do a headshot from here? I believe. Okay. What the? That was quite a waste of ammunition. Machine gun rogues, eh? Start to look like old newbie here. Alright, I'm the one that asking questions here, buddy, not you. Told you. Alright, you can be that. Yeah, like I said, I'm the one that asking questions here, not you guys. So, go get wrecked. So I guess that's a good way to get the fibers as well, is just go killing a lot of rogues. It usually gives a good amount of fibers, and I think that hasn't changed. Because I don't know how much we had before we started to kill them, but that just gave us the one, so yeah, like I said, hopefully you will consider to lower it even more. But time will tell. Okay, nothing there. So we eat the strawberries for the veggies. Oh, we got a crate here. Let's grab that too. Why not? And since we are in this area, we should probably have a look for all these new ores. And now I just realized when looting that crate we got the 1 cordage, so from now on I'm probably gonna value the cordage even more when finding them in crates. So that's also gonna be a thing. There's a lot of things to take in mind from now on with the new updates. I'm not sure if it's needed to think of start crafting stuff until it goes public, so we kind of have the final. Can you please get up? Thank you. Consider to craft anything, because the resources required for everything can still change. So we will see. But we're still gonna go grind all the loot that we need for future use, so I'm not gonna stop doing that. Hello, bear. Don't mind me. I'm just mining here, minding my own business. So with that being said, yeah, that's gonna be costly as well. Yeah, we need a new pickaxe anyway, so yeah. And we are in the area where it is supposed to be decent amount of lithium, so hopefully we'll find some. But so far no luck. And even hopefully, which I speaking of, hopefully we'll see. But as for now, you can't drill the new ores in the mining drill. That also might change, who knows. We will see about that too as well. I think he mentioned that he will consider that. In that case, I'm gonna be pretty happy. But then again, you're gonna need to have more mining drills going for each ore that you need. Or maybe there will be an option to upgrade the mining drills so it will be possible to mine the new ores, or just have to do it more nice. Let's take a photo here, why not? There we go. There also might be like this, not how it is right now, because now we can mine all the ores except the new ones from the mining drill, even if it's not I think iron, silicon, copper, potassium. Yeah, we can mine all four, but not the silicon, but the zinc, even if it's very low in the area. So that scared the shit out of me. I wouldn't be surprised if he also decided to make the drill be region specific, that you can't mine, let's say, zinc in an area where it's mostly common to find iron, or just mine something else, so that you have to put specific ores for mining in a specific area, like where you find it. Like here should be a mining drill for the lithium or so. But that will probably freak people out even more, because then you have to be forced to get more bases and solar panels going to keep the power going to mine. Can't speak. To let the mining drills going, so I hope not. But with coal games, you never know. We will sure see in the future. And as you can tell, there's a lot of thoughts in my mind right now regarding this new update, what's gonna be and not to be. That's the question. Yeah. It's just things that has to get used to. Okay. Sometimes it's hard to tell if it's being picked or not, since they still being here. And more medicinal, which is nice. I really like this animation, it's pretty cool. Pum-pa-da-pum-pa. There we go. So, before it's getting too dark, the sun seems to be setting, let's head back to base. After we grab a bit of these fibers. Which I also just got in mind. I do wonder, I didn't think of that so much, but I remember from Alpha 61, like even from here you can spot a fiber over that place there, in that grass area. Because it had a different render. So the resources itself could render in pretty nicely, but not the ground itself, and that's why it was easy to see or spot. But I didn't think so much of the current things, if it's easy to see from the distance. I mean, it sticks out from the rest of the environment, sort of, but not as much as before. It's more blending in nowadays, I think. You just have to get used to it, that's all. And with the quartz and everything being expensive, both me and Reny just realized it's gonna be expensive to make the fishing tackles now. Because we like to use the fishing or the salmon for fish pies in or on the server. So that's definitely gonna be a thing too. But after all, it might still be cheaper than going blast around some animals with a shotgun. Hello, bear. Yeah, don't mind if I do. And there we go. There we go, there we go. Yeah, I should probably save on that. And for ammunition, it doesn't record any cordage, so that's good. Ah. Speaking of blending in, it's getting camouflaged in the regular fern as well. Ah, 2 more crates here, nice. Oh. Another crate, nice, let's grab those. What is this? Planks. Ooh. Yeah, let's go in and drop these things here in the fridge, because now even the match is gonna be good to have. Drop you in there. Let's go grab that one. I mean, we do have plenty of matches. And I think we have a bit of fire starting kits as well. So that's not an issue for the moment, since we are on our co-op and not a dedicated server. So it's not gonna use as many fire starting kits. This is nice. So you just had to get that going. Okay, let's do this. How are you with the food and water? Okay, you're still good. Nice. Such a messy weather, eh? There we go with that. And then we have our beautiful chest here, where we can drop all the things, I think. Yes. Oh, not in that armor. Put you in here. Change you too. You also go in here. And as for you, apparently, that works good for me. And the fishing tackle goes in here. Hello, Chris. Or is it you that is Chris? I think that's Chris and that's Cajun. Something like that. So let's see if the plant beds above with the medicinal have changed or not. Soon to be done. But yeah, I think this is gonna be it for today's episode. So we did what we came for, just have a look around to see what's hanging, to kill some rogues and stuff like that, you know. But anyway, I wish you a great day, evening and rest of the weekend. And until next time, take it easy and peace out. So please also consider to subscribe if you already haven't, and push that like button. And yeah, again, see you soon. Bye.